Once upon a time, in a quaint little village nestled at the foot of a mountain, there lived a curious child named Lila. Lila was an avid stargazer, captivated by the twinkling dots that adorned the night sky. Each night, she would lay on the soft grass of her backyard, gazing at the heavens with an awe-filled expression. One night, as she was tracing constellations in the sky, a brilliant star shot across the velvet expanse. As it raced, it left a sparkling trail before disappearing. The villagers called it a falling star, a rare spectacle that fueled Lila's fascination even further. After that night, Lila decided to embark on a remarkable quest. She wanted to catch a falling star, for she had heard a story from her grandmother. It was said that a falling star, if caught, could grant a single wish. Lila didn't have a wish in mind, but she was intrigued by the possibility of seeing the magic unfold. With a backpack filled with her favorite books, snacks, a flashlight, and her trusty telescope, Lila began her journey. The village elders advised her to travel to the peak of the nearby mountain where the sky was the clearest. The trek was difficult, but Lila was determined. She climbed the mountain during the day and, as night fell, she set up camp and eagerly observed the sky, hoping to catch a falling star. Days turned into weeks, and Lila was learning more about the stars and the sky. She could now identify many constellations, and her notebook was full of sketches and notes about the celestial bodies she had observed. Yet, no falling stars appeared. The absence of the falling star made her feel disappointed, but she reminded herself about the importance of patience. One afternoon, as she was descending the mountain to replenish her supplies from the village, she met a frail old woman struggling to carry a heavy load of firewood. Lila immediately offered to help. The old woman was grateful and thanked Lila for her kindness. "Child, your heart is kind," the woman said. "What brings you to this mountain?" "I'm on a quest to catch a falling star," Lila replied, explaining her adventure. The old woman listened attentively and smiled, nodding her head. That night, as Lila lay under the starry sky, something magical happened. A bright light streaked across the sky, a falling star. With a gasp, Lila reached out her hands towards the heavens, her heart pounding with anticipation. And then, quite miraculously, the star seemed to slow down, gliding gently towards her. Lila stretched out her hands, and the star, now just a small, glowing orb, settled into her palms. It was warm and vibrated slightly, pulsing like a tiny heartbeat. Lila was overjoyed. She had finally caught a falling star. But then, she remembered she hadn't thought of a wish. She looked at the glowing orb, deep in thought. She pondered on what she could wish for: wealth, fame, wisdom, but none seemed right. She thought about her journey, the constellations she had discovered, the kindness she had experienced, and the joy she felt helping the old woman. Suddenly, it dawned on her. Holding the star close, Lila whispered, "I wish everyone could experience the joy of kindness, just as I have on this journey." The star pulsed brighter for a moment, and then, with a soft pop, it disappeared, leaving behind a shower of tiny, twinkling specks that danced around Lila before vanishing. The wish had been granted. From that day on, something changed in the village. It wasn't anything drastic or immediate, but a slow transformation. The villagers began to act with more kindness towards each other. They helped each other more, shared more, smiled more. There was a warmth that hadn't been there before, and as for Lila, she returned home filled with joy. Even without the star, she continued to stargaze every night, learning more about the cosmos. But now, each time she looked at the stars, she was reminded not just of the celestial wonders, but also of her incredible journey, the magic of wishes, and the profound importance of kindness.